Welcome to the deep dive.
Great to be here.
Today, we're taking maybe a different kind of look at a character you probably think you know pretty well. Miles Morales. Spider-Man.
Right. We see him swinging, fighting villains, the usual superhero stuff.
Exactly. But our mission today, it isn't really about those huge battles.
No, we're going deeper.
Yeah, a deep dive into the everyday moments, the human stuff that really makes him who he is.
And we have some fascinating source material to work with.
We do.
Yeah.
Some excerpts about Miles that really peel back that superhero persona.
They show the teenager underneath.
Yeah.
Relatable.
Relatable, right?
Totally relatable. Struggling with things that are honestly way more mundane than, like, saving the world.
Okay, let's unpack this then.
Let's do it. We're exploring how being a hero, all that extraordinary responsibility, kind of crashes into ordinary life. High school, family.
Sometimes really awkwardly, too.
Oh, yeah. And even dealing with a superpower that's, well, not working right.
So get ready for some maybe surprising insights into what really makes Miles tick. Okay, first up, let's kick things off with a detail from our source that just, wow, grounds him immediately.
Oh, I think I know where you're going with this.
He got suspended from Brooklyn Visions Academy.
Right. Not for fighting Doc Ock or anything?
Nope. For having to pee during history class. Mr. Chamberlain's class.
Seriously, that's the reason.
That's the reason given. The source says he begged to go, was told no, and just left anyway.
Okay, but there's more to it, isn't there? The excuse he gave.
Right, his excuse. He claimed he had to rescue someone. Classic superhero cover.
But the source clarifies. That wasn't quite it.
Not exactly. It says he didn't actually need the bathroom right then.
And no villain.
No villain. He thought he sensed something. Because, and this is key, his spider sense was acting up.
On the fritz lately, as the source puts it.
Exactly. So he felt that buzz, that pull to help, even when there was no real danger.
Wow. So that tension is immediate. Secret life versus school life. Spider-Man versus student.
Right there in history class.
It's such a remarkable opening detail. You know, that juxtaposition.
You're really...
Hero duties, or perceived duties anyway, versus this, well, kind of embarrassing teenage problem.
Totally.
And it brings up that big question.
Yeah.
How does a kid balance that? Saving the world, potentially, versus just staying in your seat.
Especially when your internal alarm is busted.
It's such a human problem, even with the superpowers layered on top.
And the parents' reactions, oh man, the source nails this. They are absolutely classic.
Let's hear it.
Okay, so his mom,
Yeah.
very direct, very practical, tells him, my suggestion to you, mijo, is that you make sure you get it all out before his class.
Sounds about right.
And then she hits him with this hilarious threat, basically. Because I swear, if you get suspended again for something like this, it's going to be you I'm fanning out the window.
Oh, wow. Tough love.
Totally. But then she gets serious, right? But you, not a baby no more. So figure out what you need to do to keep your butt in that seat.
Firm boundaries. Gotta have them.
Then his dad jumps in, and he just ramps up the humor,
Yep.
brings up Miles's past bedwetting issues, suggests, and I'm quoting the source here, the boy could set a record.
Ooh, that's brutal.
And he calls the Daily Bugle trash paper and remembers the 200-year-old smell of Miles's bed back then.
Wow. Full family roast session.
Pretty much. Right there in the living room.
You know, what this scene just shows so clearly is that family dynamic. It's got the humor, yes, but also those really firm boundaries.
And a bit of loving embarrassment.
Touch of it, yeah. And for Miles, it's got to be grounding, right?
Oh, absolutely.
It just proves, even if you're Spider-Man, you still answer to your parents. You still get ribbed about stuff.
They're still their kid.
You're still their kid, accountable for, not ditching history class. And that humor, it's not just jokes.
No.
It's how they keep things normal. Keep him tethered to reality, to being their son, part of their family. It's reinforcement.
That's a great way to put it. Humor is reinforcement, keeping him anchored.
The mundane is an anchor.
But, the source quickly reminds us it's not all about parental teasing and school rules.
Right, there's a deeper issue.
A much deeper one, yeah. A really profound crisis brewing inside him. His spider sense.
On a fritz. Seems broken.
But that's what the source says. It used to be his reliable alarm, Danger. Someone needs help. Bang, it goes off.
But not anymore. Not since junior year started.
Yeah. The text even suggests, maybe his powers are just wearing off.
Which is way more than just a glitch, isn't it?
Oh, definitely.
Connecting this to the bigger picture, this isn't just a physical thing. It's fundamental. It's an identity crisis for a hero.
Totally.
Imagine, a musician losing their hearing. or a painter, their sight. It's that core.
Yeah.
His spider sense is his instinct. It's tied to who he is as Spider-Man. And the source says this leads him to think.
Being a superhero had an expiration date.
Wow. That's heavy.
From your perspective, looking at these character stories, what's the psychological impact when your main tool, your instinct, just fails you? It's got to be an incredible burden. It shakes everything, your self-worth, your purpose.
If the thing that makes you the hero is gone.
Then how do you even help? And the source, it really captures that internal fight.
How so?
He's trying to ignore what it calls his beehive brain, that background hum where the clear warning should be.
But he still feels the urge to act.
Deep down, yeah. That urge to help is still there.
Yeah.
The source describes him literally bolting down the hall.
For those fake bathroom breaks.
Exactly. Trying to find the crisis his sense should have flagged. But nothing.
Just Brooklyn being Brooklyn. No monster, no madman.
Which circles right back to that suspension, doesn't it? He wanted to stitch in class. He was desperately trying to make a broken power work.
Which makes you wonder, right? What happens when your main tool fails?
Yeah.
How do you define your worth then? How do you keep going? It forces you to reevaluate what being a hero even means.
It's not just about the powers anymore.
No, it shifts from innate ability, from that gift, to sheer will, to courage, to just making the right choice, even when you're flying blind.
Without the safety net of the spider sense.
Exactly. For Miles, he can't rely on instinct anymore. He has to choose to be a hero, maybe consciously for the first time.
Based purely on his own morals.
I think so, not just an automatic alarm. And that's huge character growth.
That is a huge shift from instinct to choice. Wow.
Yeah.
And speaking of, foundations and grounding, let's shift focus a bit. To the warmth of his home life. The source gives us such rich detail there.
Those grounding forces you mentioned earlier.
Exactly. It paints this beautiful picture, almost tangible. It describes the good dishes.
Art, yes. The special occasion china.
White porcelain, blue details, images of old Chinese villages passed down from his grandmother.
Use only Sundays and special occasion.
And get this. His last day of punishment is deemed a special occasion worthy of these dishes.
Huh. That says a lot, doesn't it? About their values, their priorities. Family first, even when you mess up. That good china, it's more than just plates. It's symbolism.
Tradition, legacy.
Exactly. Tradition, family legacy, roots. It's a powerful visual anchor for Miles. Connects him to something deeper than the math.
Deeper than the spider sense issues, too.
Right. In a world where he's dealing with all this extraordinary stuff, these dishes,
Yeah.
they represent continuity, belonging, family love.
Stability.
Stability. It's a subtle reminder that he's part of this bigger history, older than him, older than Spider-Man. It's ritual, connection, not just dinner.
And you can almost smell the dinner cooking, the way the source describes it.
Yeah.
Miles setting the table, his mom scooping yellow rice. You can just picture it. His dad kissing his mom loudly on the cheek.
Real family life.
Yeah, and playful banter, too.
Yeah.
Like his mom joking she can smell their knucklehead friend all the way across Brooklyn, clearly setting up a guest arriving.
Oh, okay.
And the food itself, the source mentions fried chicken and chicharron de pollo.
Sounds amazing.
Doesn't it? It emphasizes that cultural richness in his home. It's comfort, heritage, connection. What do these specific details, the food, the ritual, tell us about Miles's foundation?
Well, like we said, they're anchors. But that scene, it's not just sensory details. It's packed with parental wisdom, too.
Oh, yeah. Like what?
Well, his dad, talking about money trouble, says, "We going through some changes, 2 nickels, dimes, and quarters."
Keeping it real.
Totally. Practical, down to earth, teaching Miles about resilience, about dealing with reality. And then his mom drops an even bigger truth bomb.
What's that?
Love is deed, Pappy, not just fine phrases.
Wow.
Right. It's incredibly insightful. Love isn't just words, it's actions, commitment.
That's deep.
It is. These aren't just throwaway lines. They're life lessons.
Yeah.
Shaping his understanding of responsibility, of what really matters.
Yeah.
That's going to inform how he acts as Spider-Man later, right? When he faces bigger moral choices.
Absolutely. That wisdom is foundational. And then finally, walking into this warm, noisy, food-filled scene.
And the knucklehead friend.
Jankei, Miles's best friend, confidant, and roommate from school, described as a burly Korean kid.
Okay.
And the source shows how easily he just fits in. Like he walks in, greets the parents, and immediately asks, "What's for Din Din?"
Huh? Like part of the family?
Totally. He even asks Miles later, okay, I'm surprised your folks didn't kill you about the suspension." just completely comfortable.
And Genki, he represents that crucial human support system, doesn't he?
Yeah, definitely.
He's the loyal friend. He gets Miles' world, the normal stuff and the spider stuff, even without having powers himself.
That's important.
It really highlights that even heroes need that network. Friends who aren't superheroes, especially young heroes.
Someone to keep it real with.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Genki provides normalcy, a safe space for Miles to just be a teenager, freak out a little, reminds him he's not alone. That friendship is like emotional armor for him.
Emotional armor. I like that.
Yeah, allows him to be a kid, even when he's also Spider-Man.
Okay, so let's try and pull these threads together. What does this all really mean? This whole deep dive, it shows us that being a hero, it's not just the powers. It's not just the villains or the big fights.
No, it's profoundly shaped by, well, getting suspended because your spider sense is messed up.
Right, and by having a quirky, loving family who grounds you.
And a rich cultural heritage shown in those good dishes and the food.
And just that very human struggle of being a teenager whose powers are maybe, possibly fading.
Yeah, these small, intimate details. They paint this incredibly powerful, nuanced picture. Here's this young guy trying to figure out if being a hero has an expiration date.
Well, also just dealing with growing up, understanding love, family, responsibility.
Universal stuff.
Totally universal. The source material just brilliantly shows that constant back and forth, the negotiation between saving the world and just living your life.
For a broken superpower leads to detention.
And a family dinner on the fancy plates provides the real strength.
It's in those quiet moments, the everyday stuff, that you see the real Miles. His humanity, his strength.
So, for you listening, maybe think about this. How often do our own big responsibilities, maybe not saving the world, but, big life stuff, tough classes, work projects, how often do they intersect with the most mundane parts of our lives?
Yeah, what seemingly ordinary moments in your own journey, a family meal, a tough talk with a friend, maybe just sitting quietly, what moments are actually shaping your path, revealing your own kind of quiet heroism?
Something to think about. Until our next deep dive.